Okay, we got about 7, 8 minutes, and we are going to show you something. I'm gonna show you. That's why she's licking her tongue out, because this is what war will do. The market, like I told you guys, the market runs on fear. But you have to keep your seed in the ground. A lot of people do. A lot of people. What I did, I took some so I can reinvest it when it goes to that bottom round. And that's what you do. You take some and you go to the bottom ramp. But let me show you. I picked up two because Tim, this guy came in and he got a few stocks is still these war stocks, and and I'm looking at them, Volatile and the rest of these guys. They're dropping too, but they're not dropping as much because they're gonna be used when they're gonna continue. You think the Middle East is not gonna stop? This is just the beginning, folks. But we're gonna share our screen real quick. Let me share our screen. Okay. I'm gonna show you this tool real quick because we got about 7 minutes to go. This one, this is the petroleum, the oil, gasoline, and this one is still going down. But this trade is trading 94% because it was like 360, now it's like 340. So I went in and bought 100. I'm gonna buy about 300 of them if it keeps going down. I'm gonna try to get to 1,000 of them, but I put them in my this. That's when that third account becomes very, because you can play with it and you can snatch it out as it go along. So those are the kinds you want. You don't have to, as long as you keep a certain amount of money in there. And I put a certain amount that it won't get close because this one's gonna be milking it. So this one is 94%. Look at that, it's 94% trading below 94%. This thing used to be about, if you go all the way back, I'm going to show you what they said. They released the EPS, whatever, fully earnings. They were this much this year. So if you keep it for, you might have kept it for a year, had about $1,000, and it would have made me money. But right now, like I say, the market is the market. It's supposed to be about 60, petroleum about 61. You think that Middle East if it explodes, this thing is gonna fly. This got this razor thin float. And so right now it's down here, but you got some others that you can really start looking at. The shipping, all those other ones down, these are going down to pennies. So you want to grab them. I'm not a financial advisor, but people play options and I don't. And that's why I should learn how to do it. But I've been pretty successful. But right now, like I say, it dropped me down. I didn't dropped about $10,000 right now. And people say, that's a car, that's a house payment. But hey, wait till these things start selling down. Financial earnings. This is a debt-free stock. So I want to really get you to look at this thing. The management. This guy he's been there 2 points. He hasn't got the management criteria, so he's not ready for this. That's why it's so low. Look at that. This guy, somebody came in where they bought 8 million shares back 3 to 6 months ago. So something is going on. This guy right, properties. Because these guys, this guy bought 14 million shares back in December. Okay, flawless management. And they bought it for $2 and something, but it's still up, it's $3 and something. So if this one go up to 60, these guys know what they're doing. You got private companies came in and did the institutions, people you can see who's buying this stuff. Okay. Bank of America, all these guys, these bankers, these guys right here, Bruce Gallo, these guys are buying because it went down and now it's starting to creep back up. But today, like I say, when war start, it's oil and gas, storage, and transportation. And it was founded in 2021. This is 2024. And this is in Athens. Okay. Okay. Something is going on. But these guys are in, so I made my 100 shares. I think I bought 100 shares. Now I got about 4 minutes to go. So I'm going to do a new share. I'm going to show you what's going on in the market. Now, look at this. This one is that Israel stock. I bought it at 216 because it was really 108 and it started going up because this is what's going on in the Middle East. So I just bought 300 because I don't trust it at this point. You know, you bought it two something, now it's about what 230, 260. You really, but it was 108 and I got in the middle when it was about 216. I said, okay, I better start doing so. This thing went all the way up to like 280. Now I started to drift back down. You can see I took things out. This is about 4,000. I said, okay, these guys, I got to take it out and preserve because these guys gonna go back up. It's just a matter of time. And you can see here, this one, the HUP, this is another one, Israel stuff. I'm gonna show you all these things. Security, cybersecurity. Okay. This one, right? This is the oil. Okay. This one I took out and I said, I need to buy these things. It's at 11 cents. I said, I need to protect it because it was 13 and then it went down 11. So I said, okay, I took it all out. And now I put it back in at 11 something. So when it hit 11 something, it's going to start. Hopefully I can get about 1,000 before in another 2 minutes. But if it don't, you can see it's starting to go back up. Okay. I can do it like this and modify it. See, it's going back to where it's, I can hit it here and say, okay, go ahead and do it. See, and I got 50. I like to have about 50 something because it's going back up to 12. It's going back up 30. It's going to go where it's supposed to go. This is this renewable stuff, but I can play with it. Let it go between 11 and 60. But I want to play with these things. This one right here, 56. I got it 56 something. It's going to play with it. This one was about $1 last week, but 90 cents to $1. Oh, it went over $1. And then they did an offering, and then all of a sudden this Israel thing, you can see. So today was bad. You think it, that's when you go shop. I tell you, that's when you go shop. So I got my 30, I put $36,000 over on this side. I took it from that side and I put some more money in so it'll stay so I can play with this group right here. Okay, so let's go on to the next group. You can see this one right here. This one went down to 137. I took it when it was 140. I took it out. Now it's back up. Now I got it at 137. Now it's going back 130. It's going to be up to about, these are data centers. So I'm leaving this alone. I'm leaving my seed here. This one right here can do what it want to do. This is only 300, but this one's 4,000. I got some money to play with over here. I'm going to leave it alone. So, you buy the big boys in times like this, or like, NVIDIA, but NVIDIA is going down. I'm gonna show you that. I bought 5. I can snatch it out. It's down to 160, and I think it's right. It's right. Oh, it's 4 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to go after hours. This thing can when it dropped down because it's going back up. So right now it look like I lost something. Look at that. These guys right here. I took CRISPR out. CRISPR went down to $58 a share. CRISPR is going to be a while because even though they got a good product, people don't care about sickle cell at this point in time. So I take a loss, but I'm going to keep my seed in the ground. Okay, keep my seed in the ground, and let's look at all of them together. You watch by Friday. We're gonna see it Friday. If not, I can take it all and just sit it on the side. I still got over 70,000 total out of this. If I do all 3, I lost about 1,000 a day. And you see I'm above. I'm 74. I still got $74,000 in here. Yeah, and I got a margin. I can margin power. I'm not going to use that margin power. I'm going to stay my seed in the ground. I'm going to work with I'm going to keep over that 70. That 70 can go up. I want to be at, like always, I want to be at about 100,000 by the end of the year. But these guys right here, you can see after hours, this guy, AMD is still, that's why I only got 10. It's still dropping. You got AMD dropping. When they drop together, you got Amazon, but Amazon is one at the highest it's been. You got all these guys, all these futures. I got this one, 80,000 shares. It's gonna get what tomorrow? It's gonna be about 13 cents. This gonna pop. But I'm gonna leave my seed in the ground. Because if it pops to $1, you didn't made a lot of money. I want to get up to this one instead of having 80. I want to get this 20 more thousand at 11 something. So I might see what I got over in the thing. And so I wanted you to see all this stuff, see what's going on. So let's stop sharing. You see where I'm at today. Let's see where I'm at. But I got over here a lot of money to play with, cash to play with. Say I'm gonna let them drop, and then I'm going back in, and then you're gonna see the results. And remember this one at the end of the week. Let's see where we stand at the end of the week. I got 74. Let's see where we stand at the end of the week. Okay. God bless you. God keep you. God cause his face to shine on you and give you peace. Okay. Right now. I'm gonna stop sharing. And I want to she just be patient. I'm gonna show you how this. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is how most people can say. I'm gonna show a guy. I'm gonna bring him in here Friday. He wants to see how this thing works, and I'm gonna show him how it works. But you can't because they whatever. You just bring it down to a lower level, and then when it drops, you go in bigger, and then you have money, and then you snatch it out. That's the game. Okay, so I'm going to end this broadcast. God bless you. God keep you. God cause the city shining you and give you peace. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.